All right, back to the Beatles. All right, set lists, right? We're talking about telling the story. We're talking about this is why live is going to be so great. It's going to be like, here's Joe going off on some random tangent again. But you know what? It's not random. It's not a tangent because it's kind of related and interconnected within all of that is all of everything that is, right? And so, all right, set list. Did Get Back, said, that wasn't good enough. Let's do it again. Did Get Back again, which please, in the next version, Peter Jackson, can you please show Billy Preston on the keys more frequently? Please, please. I was looking for him on the keys and I only saw our good friends, Paul, George, John, and Ringo, which amazing. But you know what? Billy was there too. He's there. And his energy on the keys, incredible, incredible. Thank you, Billy Preston, for finding your way there to be part of that amazing and incredible creation that still resonates in present moments around the world today. But so Did Get Back, take one, take two. They didn't even finish showing the first take in the documentary. They said, all right, let's move to take two. If you download the album from Apple Music or whatever it is you listen to, or Spotify or whatever, you can hear the full take one. Pretty good take. I mean, I thought it was pretty perfect, but they didn't. So they did it again. Right. So they did take two. And then they do that. And it was better. It was better than the last version. Right. And then, so let's think about Get Back for a second. Right. So Get Back, and the lyrics of Get Back where? When Paul's jamming out and it comes to him and the casual conversations they had, he's like, I don't know what it means. And I think George says it's a bunch of nonsense, or, some unique, like, eloquent, witty British word that they use instead of nonsense. I can't remember. Rubbish, maybe. I think rubbish is what he said. He probably said rubbish. He's like, that's some rubbish. And so oddly enough, in the documentary, after he said that's rubbish, if you look at the documentary, they played a bunch of versions of Get Back with a bunch of political, like, things that were happening in the UK at the time. And what happened? Like, the song was full of a bunch of rubbish. If you look at it from that perspective, is that they tried different variation of it with a bunch of rubbish in it. Right. And so only when they were looking at trying to tell a story and using and leveraging the influence that they have as world recognized, like, idols. And they looked at the lyrics and they tried to have it make sense. And as John said, when they first started talking about, like, what they're trying to do and why they're trying to do it and what the whole point is, communication. So what are they trying to communicate? What are they trying to communicate? Get back where? Right. And then I think they said they made it like a revolutionary song, or like some sort of peace song. Right. And so, but what if, but all of those things have, it's like putting a label on it. Right. And so if we put a label on it and we think about it in that way, like, that's all, like, we just stop thinking because, that's what they said. That's what it is. But what if we remove that label, and what if we kind of opened it up and just, instead of having, the lyrics be, get back JoJo or get back Loretta, like, it could be anybody. It could be anybody. Could be any one of us. And anything could be, like, something that's referenced as a thing, as a noun, could be anything in our lives. Right? I can't wait to talk about Hotel California lyrics. That's a future episode. What? You'd probably say, what the hell is this guy talking about? But hey, we'll talk about it. Everybody, we'll see what that looks like. But giving, so, like, what's it say? Get back. And he says, JoJo was a man who thought he was a loner, and he's not a loner anymore. And then, Loretta thought she was a woman and she's actually a man, whatever, and then they get into the lyrics. He's just like, get back. All right. Well, where are we getting back to? Well, kind of going back to this creative thing, and to restating Einstein's quote of, a common thread of all the most influential people that have ever walked this earth is they're finding their inner purpose and their inner soul and their inner connection before anything else, before you knew who they were. Like, okay, so get back to that. Okay, maybe. Just leave it as a maybe. Everybody think about it and be open to it potentially, right? Maybe. If not, that's cool too, right? And so like get back, right? And then we'll kind of just fast forward through the rest of the lyrics and just kind of use the main point of get back, right?